tired when I was getting ready to try and start the stream today. I was like, I've taken a few days off to relax and to just do nothing because I haven't really done that, and I just decided, you know what, I kind of want this right now. And I was going to continue it again today, but I was like, yeah, I gotta push myself back into at least the streaming mode. So anyways, I fell back asleep. I was too tired. I just got up. So we left off where we were supposed to be working with Jeekstra to find Count Ruben's treasure. We're gonna do that. Hi, Sajida. And also hi, Wolfie, and hi, Potato. We're gonna do that, but I also want to do some of the side stuff I haven't been able to do. What is this?
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Ball two. Outhouse drain pipes seem to converge here.
Ooh, enhanced overboard oil. Did he expect us to take his stuff? Can't fall back to sleep. Ew. You just mowed your lawn and it almost feels like 100 degrees out right now. Yeah, summer's coming and it's definitely noticeable. I'm starting to feel better since I turned the air conditioner on just now. So he gave me a Pops mold potion. Relievers. And smart board, golden oriole. Do I already have it? No, that doesn't look like I have it like equipped, do I? Is this Pops mold? That is Pops mold. Okay. It looks like the Nilfgaardian lemon drink. Okay. That's locked. Dwarven spirits. Oh, hey.
Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away.
You like the cold more than the shit? Yeah, no, same here. I don't like heat as much as cold.
Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast.
Literal steam coming off me, dear God.
And I thought Witcher's potions were vile. Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that.
Look at Geralt's eyes. That's the troll we're seeing. And you have allergies? Yeah, we've had allergies. Oh, God damn it. I vaguely remember, what am I at, 73? I've got to be careful with what I pick up. Promptly pick up everything. That's water. I didn't need that old bear hide, though. Can I, please?
Got you!
Oh my God, Brofister! Thank you for summoning the you summoned the Lord. Smoke at you. Thank you. Oh God, my brain. My brain does not freaking work. Free shit, loot everything. That's basically what I'm doing. Thank you for the donation again, Brofister. I have to be kind of quick because I only have...
Definitely came through here.
I only have so much Pops mold. It seems like it's working plenty, but I only have 2 more. do it, loot and sell. I actually need most of the stuff. For those of you who probably haven't seen a lot of the run so far, playing this in harder mode, food I need.
The thug Dijkstra hired.
So, in previous Witcher games, when I had last played it, and again, I never beat it, so no spoilers for the ending, this was way too full. It's really full now, thankfully, but Geralt in hard mode doesn't heal through meditating. He only heals through food. Food and potions. So, we've been going through the food like crazy. And I'm still relatively new-ish on the area, so I need as many alchemical ingredients as we find, just because it makes it easier to make stuff. You're healing your emotions through food and potions. If by potions you mean rum and coke.
Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Guess he had the antidote too. Couldn't keep it down any more than the other guy. Need to burn the corpses. Otherwise, Draenors will never stop congregating. There. Maybe now the Draenors will go feed elsewhere.
You haven't played a Witcher game? They're good. I would say Witcher 2 is decent. Witcher 3 is like, if you need a game to start with and you're picky, Witcher 3. Witcher 2, if you really like it. And Witcher 2 plays very similarly. It's a little harder and it's not as refined. But if you really want to understand the world and what's going on, you get a lot of that background stuff through Witcher 2. Did I get them all? I think I got them all. So I will say that I started playing Witcher series knowing about their existence because I had a friend that bought Witcher 1 back when it was first new. And he used to insist it was such a great game, which is why I tried playing it even afterwards, because I was like, ooh, all the story and everything I get. It's a slogfest. It's very slow. Witcher 3 was the first one I ever really played, and I absolutely fell in love with it. The world, the storytelling, everything is just phenomenal. Because I figured I was looking for older games that most people hadn't played, I played Witcher 2 on stream, and that gave me a renewed interest in Witcher 3, because when you first play Witcher 3, especially if you come at it, a lot of the stuff you run across that involves politics and the way the world is set up and what's going on with the war, you don't care and or understand what's going on, and the game doesn't really want to explain it heavily. You don't need it explained, because you can completely play the game and you can enjoy everything about it without fully understanding everything that's going on, whether the information came from the books or if it came from the previous games. However, if you've played the previous games, you can transfer saves from previous games into the next game in the series, and it will remember things you had done, and then on top of it, it gives you a better understanding of what's going on. So, that being said, Witcher 2 made me understand a hell of a lot what's going on between Nilfgaard and Redania, the Sorceress's Lodge, and the lack of kings and the king's debts. And as a result, I just decided, okay, I'm going to import my save from Witcher 2 into Witcher 3. We've already run into one of the Baronesses that was in Witcher 2, and she is not happy with seeing us. She wasn't really happy with us back then either. But no, it definitely has a different feel than when I first played it. What am I looking for? Oh, right there.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and Caramel? That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
Turn to the bathhouse and tell Dijkstra. Where does this go?
Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Oh, there's the coin. They actually put the coin there. What's this? Enhanced racing saddle. I'm pretty sure I don't need that. Yeah, no. The saddle that we won off of that Nilfgaardian lord or whatever his name was strong enough. I don't really want to use another Pop's mold potion, so... Ah, shoot. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. You are strongly encouraged, if you've never played Witcher 3, to use your potions and your grenades, because you're not limited by the number you have. The moment you are basically limited on how many you can use between rests. Every time you rest, you use strong alcohol in your inventory to replenish everything that you normally have. Because that's what Geralt does. Ugh, come on. Oh, it's over here. Poor Bart.
Hey, Bart. Got a minute?
Minute. But no minute, God. But rocks, God. Rocks want?
No, I don't want rocks.
I mean a minute to talk.
You mean? But nice.
One more time. Can we talk?
Siggy you like. Talk me with.
Anything suspicious happened before the robbery?
Suspicious. But no understand.
Something not normal. Something strange. Maybe you saw, felt, heard something?
Yeah. Yeah. But here. His.
What kind of hissing was it? Like a snake?
No.
Meaty.
His order. Not animal all that.
Right. So, like what?
Like. Rock?
A hissing rock. The hissing. Where did it come from?
But. His here. In that tree.
What?
Where Bart turned it on.
All right. Let's change the subject.
Good. But time good. Torfun go. But God, now nothing.
Imagine you hire a Witcher, he's searching through something and looking overall badass, suddenly he gets stuck, he just keeps running in the place at a wall. What?
Why do you like Siggy so much?
Siggy good. Siggy can't take part.
He locked you up, alone, underground. Don't get bored down here? Not much to do.
When Bart not much do. Bart think. Lots.
Don't look like a thinker.
What about, if you don't mind my asking?
Rocks.
Rocks?
Rocks interesting.
Thanks for your help. So long.
Long. Long.
Mushroom.
Gloom1990, thank you for the follow. So as a reminder, Bart was won in a game. Shall be coming tomorrow. I have so many books I have to sell. Bart was won by Dijkstra in a game. doll and a goblet. Don't really need those, but whatever. Just with all this. Oh, this is everything that he eats. That's gross. I found raw meat. Oh well. Add it to the stockpile and take a bite out of it. Now what is this? Han fiber? It looks like Han fiber. It is Han fiber. It's funny because Han fiber out in the wild looks like little white flowers half the time. Where's the bubage? There's no bubes. Oh, that's the eunuch. Where's Dijkstra's office? There we go.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Found a second corpse. One of the thieves. Threw up the antidote just like your man Fonz.
A beautiful death. Anything on the body?
Not much. Empty vial.
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was anybody. Common porter, must be. Knew nothing, means nothing. Dead end. Literally.
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates. Left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale, with the crumbs.
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Yeah. A cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely. And since boats don't leave trails, it amounts to fuck all.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably.
Why does he look like an egg?
Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
So, Mr. Egghead, as a background, and I may butcher this, he never was properly introduced, though I vaguely remember him being mentioned briefly in Witcher 1. I did look it up. Don Sleone, I believe, is the one who told me the last time I streamed this. He's only ever mentioned in the books. He was correct, I did find that out. Dijkstra is only mentioned in the books, and what happened with Dijkstra's ankle, and why he has a permanent limp because of Geralt, is a result of something that happened in the books. I don't know beyond that. I think he basically used to be the head of the Redanian spies, so he was basically like the Redanian spy master or something along those lines. He was like their head intelligence officer.
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Appen keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
A About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers. Alright, you inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Yeah.
Nothing interesting here.
180 experience. Just more hand fiber. There we go.
Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like.
Oh, there we go.
Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4 and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty's beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertolt Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Impossible. Why?
Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. My sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
That's a
So
Doppler.
you didn't see Henkel. You saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
He's a eunuch if you didn't get that.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
I don't remember this storyline. So when I was playing Witcher 3 back in the day, I played it so brokenly. I went through very large spurts where I would play it, and then I would get, as usual, distracted by another game or something. And then I would end up going back to it, and I'd get distracted, and over the course of like 2 years, I sunk like 180 hours into it before getting close to the end of the main game and never actually finishing it. No, it wasn't 180. It had to have been like 130, because I currently have 191 hours, and I played about 60 hours since I've been streaming, according to Steam. Probably a little bit over that. Anyways, because I do know that Dopplers are a thing in this world, I have a feeling this is going to be a Doppler. And I don't remember, but I wouldn't be surprised if it is. Oh, and also, even though I can loot, don't loot in front of guards. They tend to go hostile, and they chase you for a very long time. That I do remember. I think Isaac just locked Bodhi out of the room. Hold on, let me go get Bodhi, because he's in the hallway meowing. I don't know if you guys can hear him. I probably can't, but... he was sitting actually in the corner of the hallway for no reason, and he just walked out. But I went up to him and I was like, Bodhi, and he just went meow. So he's talkative for some reason. There's a merchant here I'm trying to make use of because all this extra crap I'm carrying. This guy, I think. Him? No. Who is it? It says it's him. There we go.
Welcome.
Mew.
Welcome.
Show me your wares. What have you got there?
Probably give it. Oh, geez, he'll buy books. He'll also buy stuff for a roach. He won't buy that, though. It's hard to find someone who will buy books from you. And I usually sort these based on weight, and I start selling them off based on which one's heavy. Just because I don't really need... See, all this is pure silver, I can turn into silver ingots easily, so I don't need a lot of the other stuff, and I have a lot of extra other stuff. This is the one Meaty made fun of last time. It's essentially a small box, but they call it a casket, and it's freaking weird. 6 dolls, don't need that. Where are the books? They're all here. They don't weigh anything, but I'm gonna sell off any duplicates just because I need money, and I don't know. And I know I'm nickel and diming at this point, but nickel and diming is not a bad thing in this because I know when you start getting crafting the higher armor, it's expensive. And I already need to go and find another pair of a set of Witcher armor and craft it because my current gear is weaker than what I could be wearing. And it's just not useful at the moment. Okay, Bank of Vivaldi. I do have florins on me.
How can I be of service?
So the Bank of Vivaldi you learn about in Witcher 1.
Come to the right place. A better rate you'll not find any...
Vivaldi's the dwarf who's in charge of it. That's Vimy Vivaldi. He exists in Witcher 1. As far as I know from Witcher 1, the Bank of Vivaldi is run by humans, and I think that's still the case. Oh, I don't have any. I guess I don't have anything to convert.
Till next time.
I thought I did. Does he just automatically convert it? I would like to sell off the saddles. Carrying the extra saddles and that other stuff will hurt me. World map. I think it's this area I want to be in. No, I can do it right here. There's an armorer there. He'll buy all this stuff. Oh, he's right here.
Top-notch swords.
Oh, it converted the moment I talked to him? Huh.
Show me what you have in stock.
Okay. So I can sell, and he has 2,000, because he's in a big city, he has a lot more money than the others would. When I try to sell to, like, in a smaller town, they don't have nearly this much money. I'm not even carrying, I'm just getting rid of these. Okay, will you take Roach's saddles? Yes, you will. That's £1, but it's bonus experience from monsters, so I kind of want to keep it.
So long.
Because at some point I'm going to want to do that. Okay. Let's go to Margrave Henkel's house.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends.
Well, look at that.
Footprints.
Crystallized essence? Oh. Look at all this stuff we can pick up that we had before. So the fire sign there means we can just light the candles. You can do it by interacting with them, but it's far more entertaining.
Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer.
Hi, Meaty.
Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer.
I have noticed from the last few times I played this, it's been getting better reviews than it did initially, but I do notice that a lot of people lurk with it, and I'm totally fine with that. By all means, lurk and listen. It does have a good storyline, especially when the smaller little story bits, that you can pretty much learn a lot from just listening, which is great. All these books I'm getting. Stop. I'm stuck on all the chairs. A casket. I found another casket. Here, let me just light this. There you go. Maybe the house will burn down now. Thanks, Netflix.
A letter. And a bottle.
The wine from your birth year, it's simply brilliant. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it with love from D.
The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions or Ceres.
Oh, geez, look at this. 1251.
1245 to 1254. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think.
Yeah, it's got a light. No, it's got a light. Hiya, Maya. How are you?
Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist. Stain. Wyvern oil. Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium. Looks like they made the bomb here. Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstein.
Kalkstein. Kalkstein was the alchemist that we were dealing with in the very first Witcher game. He had the face that Meaty said looked like a monkey, and he was not wrong. Stratho, thank you for the follow. Or Stroutho, however you pronounce that. Really glad it's Friday. Yeah, I'm sure Isaac is too. He's been having a lousy work week.
Ciri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good.
Can I... Doo-doo. So Doo-doo, I believe we're going to find out about. Doo-doo is a Doppler. Geralt and I had known the Doppler Doo-doo for years from before the moment we had actually met him, in fact. You see, we first unwittingly talked to him when he was in Novigrad, impersonating another friend of mine, a halfling merchant named Dainty Bibervelt. Doo-doo had assumed Dainty's form. Everything that's written is from Dandelion's point of view, so when it says our or my, it's Dandelion. To use the merchant's network of contacts for some business endeavors of his own. Dainty was infuriated at first at his inability to locate the imposter who had inserted himself into his dealings, but when Doo-doo's investments began generating sizable returns, the halfling changed his tune. He took the Doppler on as a partner, introducing him to everyone as his cousin Doo-doo Bibervelt. Ciri, Doo-doo, and I had all embroiled ourselves in quite the fiasco, but unlike me, the Doppler was not caught by the Temple Guard. Have a map and then fire the missiles. This is such an old meme. Bodhi is bouncing. He just meowed at Tiger and just bounced in place. I could hear it. Because he did that this morning after I like filled the kiddie bowl with food. He like ate, came into the living room where I was sitting, and then he just sort of jumped in the air in place and like purr-lipped. Bodhi, what are you doing? He's at the end of the stairs. I think he's staring at Tiger. No, Tiger's right here. Is there a buggo out there that he's doing that? Dr. Zaius everywhere, it seems. Hello. Oh, it's Dijkstra and Triss.
Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervoise, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Hang on. Gotta tell me why you're here first. We agreed. If I learned anything, I'd take it to you.
So we did. But I was concerned about you. Stopped by to see if everything was all right.
Bullshit. You don't trust me.
I trust you as much as you trust me. Not at all. Believe me, it's a healthy relationship.
Gentlemen, really feel privileged to witness your battle of wits. But try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I venture out into the streets. Did the same just coming here. So I beg you, can we get to the point?
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
'Cause I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So...
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
I thought that was the right one.
Know you well enough to know what matters. Results. So I lied. Still say I can lead you to your treasure.
Forgive me, Geralt, but after what you just pulled, I'd sooner believe a whore who proclaimed her undying love.
Would you believe a sorceress who stands to gain if you get your coin back?
Perhaps.
Bodhi.
I'd still prefer the whore, though. You're hiding something.
Bodhi.
And that's one thing I can't stand. Even more than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately. Though to my knowledge, he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit. Ask where he's holding my gold for me.
So we do your dirty work while you sit around twiddling your thumbs.
Darling, when I'm able to make use of someone, I always do.
Look at the guy in the background.
And safe. Come on, admit you're scared of Menge.
Of course I'm scared. Bloody dangerous whore, son. Triss would concur, I think.
Not in those words. But I do agree with the statement overall.
Doubt Menge will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
Information's out of date. We are not
Yes, I know. You partied a week after the summit at Loch Muine, in the woods near where the Lixella flows into the Buntar. But you know what they say. Old love never dies.
First love. Now how the hell?
That's my secret, lovebirds. Really must be going. Good luck.
Didn't have to disagree so strongly.
Sorry. Didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Hope not. But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's Barracks together.
All right. See you then. And thanks.
Meet Trish at the Eternal Fire Shrine near the harbor around midnight. So... we'll do that. I was gonna say we're gonna go on the hunt for the other treasures, but let's take a side detour with this quest. These are usually really short. It's not you.
When it rains, it pours. A witcher? Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
Not quite, but what's it about? I hear right you're going on some voyage, need a companion.
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Let I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige.
Oh my god.
Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well, well. Ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war. That one and the next. But I never fulfilled my promise. High time to change that. Or if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on. Witcher's shoulders as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
Plan's crazier than it is sane, but there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenbjorn. It's but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born. Will that work for you?
Sounds fine. See you there.
So we're not going to be doing that for a while. Because we haven't been to Skellige yet. There's a few more I think I found that I want to grab, like this one. I vaguely remember his quest. It's really, really simple, but it does require the... if I remember correctly, it requires the potion that lets you breathe easier underwater. Oh, jeez, don't go that way. Oh, jeez, Geralt. What the hell was that jump?
Hey, you! Yes, you! You got water on the brain?
Oh,
Who's screamed that?
Hey, you! Yes, you! You got water on the brain?
Is it him? Also, this lighting. Oh, it's because it's 6:03 p.m. Well, it's if it had been someone that I was supposed to really talk to, it would have been an exclamation. It would have popped up because I heard him.
Nice room.
I check the question marks on the side, and a lot of them I do when I'm not streaming because there's a lot that are difficult, that are harder to do. It's too much sidetracking to do on the stream. So a lot of the question marks I do off the stream. I haven't done a lot of these ones because I came up here to continue the storyline for the stream. Most of these ones, the question marks I did on my own when I was playing on the side, And I did a bunch over here. A lot of the ones I left is because I started hitting higher level ones that I couldn't do at the time, and so I just dropped them off. I will need to go to them. I need to pick up that notice board and that one. Oh, jeez. I need to pick up all the notice boards just so I know what's what. And Jay the Foz, thank you for the follow. But I do grab the question marks. What? Meet Triss at the Eternal. Can I want to go over to this thing. I want to grab this quest that's over here, the exclamation. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. It is fun, but the problem is a lot of the question marks are just like monster, or like monster, like monster nests and like random treasure that's guarded. And the problem is going through a stream and trying to do all of them, it would just make the stream be it would make the stream be longer than I want it to be. This game is already really, really long. And while I've had no intention of streaming it as much as I have been, I think my intention now is to finish it on stream, at least the first main story. I think this was the one I dropped. And if I end up doing all the question marks on stream, yeah, it'll end up taking too long. Plus, here's what I've decided why I do the question marks off stream for the most part, is because I usually, when I start playing this, end up wanting to play it so much, I want to play it when I'm not streaming. The question marks give me something to do when I'm not streaming. I do have both DLC, and I have never, ever, ever touched them. And again, for anyone who's just joining who hasn't heard it from me beforehand, I have played this all the way to the point where I was supposed to be getting people to join me in a fight. And I was supposed to go to everyone I had originally talked to. I've never beaten it. I don't know the ending. Don't do any spoilers. But I have done a lot, but it's been a long time. Oh, him.
Want some more? Bruises on your ass heel already?
On God, I say! Victory will be mine this time. I've practiced with shield and sword. Many a headless scarecrow round here. Heed my warning and stand and fight!
I'm glad you're here for this, beauty.
Don't have time to give you another lesson.
'Tis I shall give thee the lesson.
Come here. I want to burn him. Are you kidding? Here, we have this, I think, now, don't we? Shit. There we go.
Had enough?
Yes, but next time.
Go back to Maid Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet again.
And for anyone who's wondering, because I have played it before and I do understand some of the stuff from before, ooh, blue ball, I do need those. When I restarted it after playing Witcher 2, which is again another reason why I'm playing it, because I played Witcher 2 on stream and understand a lot more about the world, I decided that normal mode was too easy, and so I ended up restarting it even after I first started streaming, and I've been doing it in hard mode. So I am very much aware about the healing. It can only be done with food and drink. I need to upgrade the gear a little bit. I have the original Griffin set on. I'm high enough level that I could be wearing the Wolf set. I know about the passives. I don't care about them because they don't take effect until you fully upgrade them. Hi, honey.
Hi, caveman.
But because I want to try and stick with a storyline on stream so that people get a complete story, because I've already done the exclamations I was going to do. I'm going to go and finish that story so we have something relatively complete to see. Otherwise, I just start bouncing around and it goes crazy everywhere.
Media and Maya are here too.
I know.
And Maya's working.
Maya's always working.
She just works all the time.
Yeah. She just lives with work.
My teeth feel fuzzy even though I brush my teeth, and it's really freaking me out.
I have no idea why.
I don't know either.
Ready for sugary drinkiness tonight?
Oh, are you gonna make the limeade?
Yeah.
Ah, sweet. I'm not working? What? Ow. Again.
I have the lemon.
The very sad jet.
Basically, I have lemons and I have limes in the fridge, and I also bought a thing of oranges. I don't know if I'm going to use the oranges yet, but I also got some mint leaves. I'm going to do a lemon lime mint 80 drink for tonight.
Go back.
I'm not going back. Why?
There's something...
No, there was a shirtless man you want to look at.
I actually didn't see him. I thought it was just a really tall person.
Oh my god.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, their legs were just really stretched.
You should do up for a stream at least once. I missed what you were talking about,
Oh,
Kidman.
make limeade, probably.
Oh, everyone's been asking for like a cooking stream or something. But we don't have the setup for to
We do
do
not
that.
have the setting up. We don't have a kitchen for that. The kitchen we have is really awkward.
I could do the kitchen, but we don't have a camera.
You guys have to
and
buy us a
setup.
new house.
No,
That's the only
no,
thing.
No,
Guys,
stop it.
Fork over $650,000.
You can go get yourself some coffee and get me another
Glad
cup.
you're here.
Oh, not
Listen,
cooking. Well, I
Took a look at the building, and it does not look good.
Mina could use a bit of paint and spackle.
I mean, it's a damn fortress. High walls, guards at the gate, armed men everywhere. We could never sneak in, and fighting our way in won't work. Menga would have had plenty of time to escape.
What do you suggest?
Take these shackles. Put them on me.
Mind explaining what this is all about?
Think. Bring the hunters the vile Triss Marigold. They won't just open the gate for you. They're likely to let you present her to Menga personally.
No way. Too risky.
Dandelion's life's on the line. Series 2. No such thing as too risky.
Triss, think about it. Really want to walk into the lion's den of your own free will, and in chains?
Yes.
No, can't allow it.
Nice of you to worry. But I've made my decision. And I won't change it.
Fine. Let's say they take the bait. What then? We go in, I put a sword to Menga's throat and ask him where Dandelion is?
Might not work. Menga's scum, but you have to admit, death doesn't scare him.
Always found that annoying in fanatics. So we gotta trick him into talking. Any ideas?
Maybe tell him you have information about the Lodge. Or about Philippa. Even better, he hates her most of all. You'll think of something.
To Caveman's point, yes, I am noticing the lag. I just didn't notice it beforehand. It's not on our end. It's definitely with Twitch. It's usually what it is. But I am noticing we're dropping a little bit. Not horribly, but it's definitely dropping more than it's done before. That's great. That's wonderful. Thank you. Brofister, congratulations and welcome to what happens when you end up graduating high school. For a lot of people, that is kind of funny that you got a pizza made of money. What's the difference between the Game of the Year edition? I actually don't know.
Oh, I didn't get a pizza made of money. What the fuck?
I believe there's a few... I think the Game of the Year is the point when they... No, because I think they've... Geralt's original walking controls were really screwed up. They worked for people who played the game, but they didn't like them, so they redid them. There's actually an option in the pause menu to go back to the old walking controls, but it defaults to the new ones. I have no idea what the old ones are like, and I like the new ones, so I'm not going to touch them.
What
Guess
about
you're
the
not
treasure?
supposed to be- I'm
If
not!
you learn anything, great. If not,
Thought you need coin from Dijkstra to help the other mages.
true, I do. Lots of ways to get gold, though. It's just not the most important thing now.
You know what? I'm sorry, because Alfonso mentioned it. I am kind of curious. What is the difference? Witcher 3 versus... What is it? Game of the Year edition? So Game of the Year includes the 2 DLCs. So the version that I had was not Game of the Year, and so I had to get the DLCs off to the side. So apparently Game of the Year edition ended up launching completely with the DLC, which is Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine. I know that both of them are supposed to have really good stories. I know one of them has a really, really good story. And to Caveman's request earlier for the grinding on the stream, it gets really boring. I understand what you're saying, and I get what you're talking about, but for a lot of people it gets boring, which is why I try not to do it.
Wait. I want to thank you.
Come on. Anyone would do this.
No, not anyone.
Stop. It doesn't befit a sorceress to blush.
Still got a bad feeling about this. But tough. Let's go.
I'm intentionally trying to focus on Yennefer because when I first played through it, again didn't beat it,
Geralt, remember, I can take care of myself.
What are you talking about?
The hunters. They won't treat me like a lady, but I'll survive. Might hurt a bit, but... Ciri, she's what matters. Do what you need to do, no matter what happens.
Can't promise that.
I'm still asking you to, all right?
All right.
Beforehand, I previously slept with every single sorceress in person I possibly could and professed undying love to all of them. So I'm trying not to do that this time.
What do you want?
Here for my reward.
What the hell for?
For a witch. Recognize who I got? It's Triss Marigold.
What is he doing?
Marigold. Come in then.
Bodhi. Why?
Well, well. Triss Marigold. Giving up drowners for sorceresses?
Pays better.
It's 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd fisherman from his boat. But the witches, they murder kings, scheme, start wars.
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour straight out of the udder.
You're done jesting, Marigold. For good. Put her in a cell.
Izik's touching him non-stop right now.
Hands off.
What did you say?
Yeah, I sensed it. Knew we couldn't trust him. Witcher, witch, one and the same.
So they can burn at one and the same stake.
Ow.
That bitch just lights somebody on fire.
It's Triss, so yes, of course she is.
She's kind of useless in the show.
She was useless. She made twigs grow in the show.
Bitch gets stabbed one time and she outie. And this one she'd be lighting people into supernovas. With one hand and sass. Burn 'em, girl.
Why do I have a Pops mold antidote? I like how she's just teleporting around the battlefield. Get on the ground. I don't remember if this is how I did it last time. This feels like a little more than what I did last time. Wait, what was on there? Oh. I have the Rose of Remembrance. Oh. Hey guys. She means business, just so you know. Just, where's my tawny owl? Is this it? Yeah. Ow!
Pathetic.
I'm sucking right now. I also don't have Swallow equipped. Where is Swallow? This is it. It's because I have the Pops mold still on. Both of you die to... Oh. Hey. You want this up here? Here, I'll put one right here. There you go. Hey. Get over here. He's not doing well. Triss looks like she has it out for you.
Come on, come closer.
Come here. Oh. I didn't know that was an explodey barrel. I'm also screwing up. I'm not fighting as well as I have been. I'm being a real idiot right now. Hi, Kenny. My god. I got Geralt exploded. I'm messing around with the... I mean, I'm fine with messing around with the magic just because of how much damage I do with it. But I need to stop trying to use the fire spell when they're coming at me and they haven't attacked, because they will reach me and they will hit me before they actually get set on fire. And everyone who gets in this is going to be slower anyways. It wasn't intentional for me to use that. There, that's better. Get over here. How do you like that? It's only getting hit by the edges. I saw him bring out that crossbow. I want those arrows. She's very upset in there. She's just gonna be smacked from Triss and from this. Hi. How are you? Oh shit. Get away from that. God damn it. There's too many explodey barrels in there. I need to stop using fire. I thought it was just the one. I didn't even notice how many others there were. It's fine. We'll use Yrden. Hi. How are you guys? Why am I punching? I don't even have Tawny Owl on. Here, Impetuous Filter. Makes me hit harder. Why are they taking, like, being such a pain at taking, like, damage? There, you stay there. Oh, Triss is on fire. You okay over there, Triss? Sorry. Set Triss on fire. There you go. It's okay. Hey, silver style ingot. Let's eat some food. Pick up all the stuff we don't really need, but we're getting anyways. I feel like we were supposed to approach this more quietly. Fine, I guess. Hey, a lesser glyph of Igni. Got all that stuff I can, like, use now. Dwarven Spirit.
Well?
Just... What's over here? Whole bunch of stuff I probably don't need. I'm at 69 weight. Why do I have problems? It's not as bad as Witcher 2, where I was constantly overweight. Necromancer in which Philippa Eilhart has been declared a public enemy. Information leading to her capture will be rewarded. Yeah, so apparently sometime after Witcher 2, Philippa had been briefly captured and she was blinded. She's supposed to be incredibly powerful in her own right, but the fact that she's now blind, it's like, what is that supposed to mean for her? Why she thought anything would go over well from being involved with the Kingslayers or the assassinations of the kings, it's just beyond me. I thought she was supposed to be intelligent. No, we didn't blow her up. We blew up what's her name? Started with she had Sheila. We blew up Sheila Tanzerville or whatever her name was. Yeah, no. Because we didn't remove the flawed crystal we noticed in her scope. We let her just, like, get torn to pieces. Philippa was the other. There were two of them. No, I understand where you got confused, Meaty. So, since you were there, you remember there were two sorceresses that were involved, but we only ever really saw one of them. We saw Philippa in a flashback. Philippa was working with Sheila. De Tanzerville, I think, or De Tanzer, whatever. They were working together with Letho on the Kingslayers, or the assassinations, I should say. Hey, you want to come in here? No? You want to stay out there? I mean, this will do plenty enough to you. Like, oh my god, the damage. Out then. It says that someone's in there. Hold on. Pull up. Oh, it's Menge. I don't think we should have killed him. I feel like this was a bad way to do this. Hey, I'm gonna put this right here. Is it gonna hit? Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Come here. Oh my god, I just killed him with magic.
I think that's all of them. That was close. I must say, trickery and deceit, not your strong suits.
True. I prefer straightforward solutions.
Yeah. Fight first, ask questions later.
I get which
search
boy.
The office. Maybe we can find some documents mentioning Dandelion. I'll search his body. You search the room. I'd start with the desk.
I'm a little worried about my overall outcome of this, because when letter from Dudu. Siri, if you're reading these words, that means you have solved my riddle, for which you have my congratulations. It also means you have not yet caught and are still in Novigrad, which worries me greatly. I do not know exactly what you did on Temple Isle, but Menge is furious and will not rest until he captures you, skins you alive, and burns you at the stake. And now that he's got his sanctimonious paws on Dijkstra's treasure, he can hire enough men to search every home in the city thrice over. I am a Doppler, so I will be able to hide. But you must flee while you still can. Your Dudu. P.S. Don't even think about trying to break Dandelion free from Menge's clutches. It's impossible. But knowing our friend, he'll wiggle his way out somehow, or at least I hope he will. P.P.S. Forgive me for not writing how to contact me, but A, you are to flee, remember. B, Melitelli guards those who guard themselves. I got a Thord. The last time I did this, I got Triss to where she was perfectly safe, and I know there's multiple outcomes with her as well. Caleb, I have new instructions regarding the organization of the next execution. When you are ready to meet, place your holy tome in the drop box located in the column of the Eternal Fire altar in the southwest corner of the bits. We will meet at the usual spot. Do not tell anyone where you're going and bring no one with you. Burn this letter after reading it. Yamerlak. Property of Caleb Menge, may the flames cleanse my thoughts, may they temper my heart, may all that is evil burn and vanish into smoke, may all that is good be warmed by thy fire, may the righteous flock to thy light like moths, may the wicked flee from it like beasts from a burning wood. What?
Find anything?
Just his office key in his pockets. Here. Nothing under his belt. Wait, something's sewn in the lining.
What is it?
The key to a vault. Here, give it to Dijkstra with my regards.
I found a letter to Menge from someone important. A spy, I think.
A spy?
Take a look.
Drop boxes, secret signals. Yeah, strong stench of spycraft here. This agent could know more about Dandelion.
Bet he does. Letter explains how to signal for a meeting. No mention of where it would take place.
Maybe Dijkstra can help. He knows everything.
Everything? Slight exaggeration there.
I'm not so sure.
Key to a vault? No address? Why do I doubt this'll make Dijkstra smile?
Well, might keep him from setting his thugs on us. Breaking our legs for failing to fulfill our part of the bargain.
Shit.
Glass is half full.
Of something strong, I hope.
All right. Nothing left for us here. Let's go.
Be glad to. Just not by way of the main gate.
I don't like that we didn't find out more. I have a feeling if Menge had been alive and we had done the quieter route, we might have found out more. I'm trying to get as many people to help me in the end as possible, because I do know that they can refuse you to help you in the final fight. I think it's the final fight. I don't know. I've gotten the impression it's the final fight. And the last time I played, Dijkstra told me to go fuck off, and I don't even remember what I had done, so I didn't do something for him, so now I'm a little worried. Oh. Well, that got unlocked by the key. It doesn't mean anyone tell me what to do. I don't want to know. We'll figure it out. We'll find out if we do or
This is where
don't.
we split up. But first, let's burn this shack down.
Agreed. We've left too much evidence.
Yeah, but I also need to blow off some steam. Listen, There's one other thing I wanted to talk about. But not here, and definitely not now. Come by later when you have a moment? I'd appreciate it. All right. We need to get out of here.
Find a way out of the witch hunter's outpost. It's through the front gate. Can I finish looting before you do that? Well, Tress, dear God, I was looting that. Just
That should do it. I'm going. You should too.
Is she gonna teleport and leave us?
The teleport, though. See you, Triss.
Yeah, she teleported. Here. Geralt doesn't like being teleported, I've noticed. I'm assuming it's not a comfortable feeling. Hey. All these empty bottles I don't care about. Hello? Okay, I guess we're not going that way. Ah, crap. Oh, there we go. That's not conspicuous.
You there, Mr. Reuben wants a word.
Impatient old bastard.
What?
Nothing. Be there soon.
Oh god, the water, that was horrible.
Who do I spy? Why, it's Geralt of Rivia.
Will you stop following me already?
I will, as soon as you tell me where my treasure is.
Me and Menge didn't see eye to eye.
How badly?
Badly.
I suppose that explains the smoke. My treasure's not in there, is it? Burning with the witch hunters.
Didn't see it anywhere, and 20 tons of gold is hard to miss.
You mean to say you've come to me empty-handed?
First off, you came to me. Second, I do have something in my hand. The key to a vault, founded on Menge.
It's not in his hand.
A vault that I need to find on my own. You've not made things much easier for me. Give me that.
That's all you're gonna say? No wry remark, no scintillating joke.
You want a knee slapper? Fine, I'll tell you one. Ready? You lied to me. Again.
What?
You knew from the start who robbed me, but you didn't deign to share that information with me.
No, I didn't. But I did deign to help you find your treasure, so stop moaning.
I jest you not, Geralt. You abused my trust.
I can live with that.
This time, yes, you'll live. And now, time to settle things.
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped me, Witcher. So in spite of everything, you've earned your reward. I take it you've still no idea what happened to Dandelion?
None. Found someone who might know, though. A spy, I guess. Signs his name, Yammerlack. Found a letter of his. Just one problem. It only details how to arrange a meeting with him. Makes no mention of where.
A ruined house in Far Corners. Give the signal, and he'll show up there the same day, just before midnight.
Thanks for your help.
No need to thank me. Just paying off a debt. I always do, you know. Even to liars. And a final humble plea. Don't try to fool me again. Ever.
Now, I think there's another quest you can do with him. And I think that might determine it. I feel like I screwed that up more than I could have ended up doing. I have no idea. A gay witch boy. I have no idea.
That all the poor folk you burn.
Yeah, it's Eggman. I so far don't think I have a very good opinion. I don't think he has a very good opinion of me. Find the Dropbox using which your senses place the Holy Tome there to signal that you want to meet with the spy. I'm currently... Considering we did quite a bit of that particular quest, I think we're going to divert and go after the treasure hunts. Because the Wolf School gear is definitely better than what I'm currently wearing. I also need to sell off what I'm carrying. I want to go and get that bulletin board while I'm at it. Meaty. Let me talk to him.
Top-notch swords.
No, I get annoyed at the
Willing to
labels.
craft something for me?
But at the same point, I've over time I've realized you just can't fight if other people want to use them, and that's fine. I don't care when people try to force me into having to use every single label out there, because I just don't have the time. I've said it before. I don't have the energy or the time to try and remember every single label that every single person wants to attach to themselves. By all means, you be you. Whatever makes you feel comfortable, whatever works for you. I apologize in advance if I cannot make everyone feel super comfortable because they want a label attached to themselves. Half the time, because of usernames, I can't remember which of you are guys and which of you are girls. and people know that. Like, I do remember certain people, obviously, but like there are plenty of people I forget. I remember your name, Amaya, just partly because you've been in Discord with us often enough. Like, and Josie I've gotten used to. I do get you wrong, Brofister, but I also know that Brofister is like, aren't you, like, you're a girl, aren't you? Because I remember thinking it was Brofister. It's because you were a PewDiePie fan. That's why you have the name Brofister. That's when you originally made the name. Oh, bandits. Hi. God damn it. Ow. Both of you. I just came out here. Instant death. Hi, are you okay? You're level 7. It doesn't bode well for you. You're lesbian. Used to be a fan of PewDiePie, and you're no longer a fan of PewDiePie. He disgusts you? Aw. I still like PewDiePie. I just don't watch him like I used to. I don't watch a lot of the YouTube videos like I used to. A lot of the YouTube videos I watch now tend to be cooking channel stuff. Watch a lot more cooking things. I go back and forth. There's some times where I'll end up watching some video game content. A lot of times I'll watch like people's opinions and reviews on certain games just because I sometimes want an idea of a game before I end up getting it. Roach, where are you? I obviously, like I said, do a lot of cooking channel stuff because I cook a lot, and I want to do a lot, and I want to learn a lot more about the cooking and different things. Baking channels, ooh. I can't do binging with Babish, I've tried, but his stuff that he does is so higher end, it's unlikely I'm ever going to do anything. of any of his stuff, and I don't care for his energy level. To me, it's just too blah. And I know a lot of people don't agree with that because he is relatively popular. I love Food Wishes. If you've never seen Chef John, he is ridiculously kooky, but his food is amazing. And I have made a number of his recipes, and they're really good. I also pay attention to Seung Kyung Longest. She does Korean dishes and a lot of Asian-influenced dishes. Mang Chi, everyone knows if they love Korean food, but I haven't seen any of Mang Chi videos in a while. I'm trying to think what else. I'm gonna go and, like, fast travel to the next one. You like some of his content, still enjoyable, but he had too many strikes against him, so you can't bring yourself to watch him anymore. Everyone's gonna make mistakes, in my opinion. It's just a matter of who they are and how they hold up to them afterwards. That's what usually would end up bugging me. Freaking weird kid. And I've never minded how he handled anything that he did, referring to PewDiePie. So, no, I didn't mind. I don't like a lot of the YouTubers that overhype themselves, personality-wise. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the signpost. And it's not that I don't like them, it's that it's hard to watch them. Even if I've liked their content before, if their personality is, like, too big because partly their personality needs to be that big because that's what's always made them popular. There's no sign here. The map literally says there's a signpost right here, and there's nothing there. I'm wondering if that's supposed to come into place later. Let's just go here. That's fine. You've been watching streams in Rooster Teeth? I haven't watched Rooster Teeth in forever. I need to actually rewatch some of their stuff because they were just fantastic. I'm not a huge achievement person, so Achievement Hunters never fully interested me. Who was the, like...
Move it!
Who's the other one? Seth? I forget how to spell his name. Venge is, like, really big on him, and I like Seth. I really enjoy his comments on a lot of games because he's very accurate, especially the old ones. They are just... Some are fucking weird. Like the is it not Might and Magic? Wizardry. Wizardry series. The Wizardry series of video games, they're so old, but they go off into left field so often. Like, the moment Wizardry was all like, hey, we went from a fantasy-based RPG first-person game into, now there's spaceships and we're going to other planets, and you're all like, what? It was just a giant, what the hell are you doing? And I remember one of his last videos was about, I think, Wizardry 7, which I like, yeah, and I just thought it was hysterical, because a lot of the criticisms he had was very similar to a lot of the thoughts I had when I first tried playing them. Hi, Luna. Achievement Hunter definitely does not hunt achievements. There's some friends playing games and doing really, really dumb shit, like tasing each other while playing Jenga. I'd have to look at them again. I feel like last time I watched them, it just wasn't something I was interested in. Not anything against them, obviously. There's plenty of channels that aren't very hugely popular. I do look for those too. But there are channels that are popular that very much deserve their popularity. There's channels that aren't popular that deserve more popularity. I like just experiencing different ones, and everyone has different tastes. Let's see. I don't want to do those. I was just picking these notices up. Okay, we're gonna start doing these. Oh, that's why I wasn't doing the wolf. Because it's at Kaer Morhen, and I can't get to Kaer Morhen right now. Ugh. Excuse me. So... I can do the cat. I might as well. Where is it? Over here? Oh, jeez. That's gonna be one hell of a hike, but we can take Roach there. Why isn't it telling me where to go?
Roach. Take it.
Okay, we might as well go here. We're gonna have to, like, make a way for us to get there. Oh, goody. Over that mountain. Any bears we see on the way we have to kill because we're incredibly low on bear fat, and I don't feel like buying bear fat from every single alchemist we run into. Roach. God damn it. I can get over this. What is wrong with you, Roach? Oh, it's up there. Place of power. Achievement Hunter focuses more on entertainment now. Your daughter exposed you to Thomas Sanders and his Sanders Times. You find it really ironic that when you first started your YouTube channel that what he does now is what you originally thought you would be doing with your now dead channel. He's come a long way from his vines.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
I've never heard of him. Oh, wait. Is that the guy who used to do all the singing? Like the Disney song type stuff? Because that name sounds familiar. Kill Roach is obviously inferior. Yes, no, I know who you're talking about, Meaty. I used to love watching his little snippets. He was hysterical. And I like the fact that he was so funny and, like... I mean, I obviously like crude humor without a problem, but he had a certain level of hysterical, like, level of humor without being crude, and that's very rare. And I loved his humor. It was great. Like, I've seen a lot of humor that doesn't go the crude level, and it doesn't know how to be, like, bust out laughing hysterical. But it's easy to find crude humor that's hysterical. So it was just, he was a breath of fresh air when I ended up running across him. Oh, it's around the frickin'... Okay. You don't really need any products. How many do you have of my, Disney songs with friends? Yeah, I do remember those. Those were great. I loved them. I'd have to look him up and try and find his videos then. I didn't know he was doing... I mean, I'm not surprised he was doing a YouTube channel. I think I ran across one or two of his YouTube channel stuff in the past, and I was all like, it's okay. Not as good as his Vines. But I would be surprised if he didn't get better with them. And everyone's gonna have some, like, low points or jokes that fall flat. Oh my god. Let me just go around this. Your cheese, your provolone. Of course Isaac would put provolone in. Okay. Nope. Put it there. Roach. His Sanders side series has come a long way. Okay. I'll have to try and remember. Okay, I need to go this way. Because knowing me, I'm not going to remember the name. Because there was a YouTuber, a YouTube show or series or something that someone had mentioned one of the last times I streamed, and when I was downstairs late at night, and I was all like, oh, we watched some YouTube, and I was trying to remember it, and I couldn't. Anne Reardon's another good one to watch.
Faster.
She's been doing... she has a cooking a YouTube channel. It was primarily cooking called How to Cook That. She does baking, and she does high-end levels of baking and cake decorating. She's really good at what she does. I don't necessarily recommend trying it unless you desperately want to become this fantastic cake decorator baker. But she also does a lot of debunking videos, especially from the Tasty series. And I love the fact that she does it because I get really annoyed with... I actually have blocked every single, like, Because you can tell YouTube, don't suggest this to me anymore. I've blocked all of their stupid videos. Like, I can't abide by the clickbait crap that's absolutely false. And the fact that they're making money. It just upsets me to no end. So I've just hidden all of them. But I have seen her debunking videos where she'll rip them apart. And she'll tell you the reasons why certain things will not work the way they say they do. And she'll even go into actually attempting to make it before she goes into it. And she'll end up showing you how it doesn't work, what it actually becomes. And then she'll just start explaining why it doesn't work and what you would need to do in order to get certain hacks to work. And a lot of times, it basically boils down to, there is no hack. You need to do this the right way. Okay. No monster sounds. Well, that's obvious, but we're gonna go this way first. Oh. That's a portal. Oppie. There. Light. Well, honestly, this is all we're really here for, so the question is, do we want to go through that? Excavations to be carried out by Gottfried Oss, Michelle Sabina Ruxer, and Marco Geldel under the provision of Professor Sigismund Gloger. We have begun excavation work under the aegis of the Oxenford Academy, and with kind sponsorship from Prince Adrian of the Sea Cats. Our goal is to find the legendary treasure of King Meglor of whatever. I am deeply worried about the Witcher present among our company. I had a bad feeling about him at the very start, during the first meeting at Castle Drahim. Now, as we trek dark underground caverns, his presence gives me shivers. Are we entirely sure his task is to protect our expedition? Furthermore, Castle Drahim is too close to Oxenfurt for us not to have heard those unsettling rumors about Prince Adrian, illegible fragment. Kian demanded we surrender all notes found in the ruins of the Elven Armory. I refused. We pitch camp in a vast and dry cavern in the easterly portion of the complex. There are a few active portals here. I am afraid they are very likely unstable and unidirectional. Oh, so if I go in that portal, I might not be able to come back. The Witcher murdered Marco. He was deciphering one of the priceless elven sketches when suddenly, as I watched on aghast, the Witcher slit his throat and grabbed his incunabulum. I panicked and jumped into one of the portals. It deposited me in some chamber which has no exit, which is why he's in this room that's walled up. Unless an echo of the portal appears, I'm stuck here for good. I hope Michelle and Gottfried manage to escape. Remainder of the notes difficult to decipher, no dates are indicated. I must conclude that the Witcher had from the very start been operating on Prince Adrian's orders. I would not be surprised if they were toasting their scheme's success. Drahim Castle at this very moment. Blast it, perhaps I should have given those elven diagrams to Kian after all. What good are they to me here if I am to rot in this crypt? I have finished the last drops of my water. There's nothing to eat. No echo from the portal has appeared. Gods, I don't believe in you, but if you do in fact exist, if you exist, save me. How did you write all that in darkness? Yes, Corey was Samantha's first wife. Can we not interact with it? Apparently not. I have a feeling this is part of a quest later. So we got 2 out of 7. We're at, oh geez. Okay, we're going to the sign first. Which should be right... Oh god. Right over here. Somewhere? Where's the road? There it is. Corey was Samantha's first wife, and she became a little too fat for this world. Oh, what the... Hey, remember when we were supposed to train that one girl? Fencing lessons. Oops. Well, since we have to go back there, we might as well do that real quick. I think we were supposed to meet her the following day, and I don't know if that's this day. I think it's this day. I think it's this day. I think we're okay. But I think we were supposed to meet her earlier. We're about to find out. I should have just meditated outside of her place. Oh, it's 7:32 p.m. Oh, God.
Stare any harder, not quite.
Greetings! You here for a specific reason?
Got a meeting with Rosa. A fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk. Near Temple Bridge, she said. She asked that you join her.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson. Thanks.
Hey, everyone. They were all happy such a little bit ago. Are they gonna fuck an interesting lesson? I'm not trying to have sex with her, though I'm pretty sure she wants to bang Geralt. I am seriously trying to go the path of Geralt is in love with Yennefer. I'm trying to, but you won't let me talk to you. There we go.
Greetings, at your service. Show me your wares.
Okay. Here, buy this, buy this, buy this. He doesn't have a whole lot on him. There. Reorganized everything. Dimeridium shackles. They're worth 123. How much Dimeridium ore do I have? I think I have quite a bit of it, actually. I have 7 ingots. I don't think I need these shackles. And they sell for a nice amount. And now he's almost broke. Here, buy these bearskins. Oh, can't afford all of them. Bye.
So long.
Thank you. He's all like, where'd you get these shackles? Don't worry about it. That place is burned down. Oh my god. That's the bridge. That has to be it. So I didn't ever get that gate marker. Okay, that's fine. What is this?
Don't like folk wandering around here.
Oh yeah? Well, got a beast you need someone to get rid of? I'm here about the notice.
What notice?
Supervisor Lund posted it. Yeah, a beast haunts the outskirts, murdering folk. Got them scared to leave their homes after dusk.
Didn't mean to take this.
Like to talk to this supervisor.
Too bad he don't receive petitioners.
So what's he do exactly?
Delivers relief on behalf of the city council, flour and groats for the paupers, meaning he don't do it personally. He's got men for that. He himself,
Supervises.
Exactly.
I aim to hunt down this monster.
Best hurry then, some other bloke's already after it.
Who took the contract?
Didn't see the man. Was just told some brave fool turned up.
Any eyewitnesses to these attacks?
No, just the bodies. Beast appears only at night. Chooses isolated victims.
When do you find the last victim?
Just last night. Hubert, a beggar, but a decent man. I'd let him sleep in the shed from time to time. That one on the right. Eustace hasn't come for the corpse yet. It's lying in there where I found it.
Thanks. So long.
What quest is that? What quest is that?
You're back.
The only reason I approached it is because I saw this giant building on the map. Let me search the shed. I want to see which quest this updates, because we can do that after we do the fencing. Oh, look at all this stuff. He said that one on the right, but I didn't see it.
Wind's howling.
Yeah, wind's howling because it's blowing. We're probably have a storm coming in. I love storms, I don't. Where is this? Nostrix. Yeah, you know what? I don't have much of that, so might as well. Oh my god, I'm stuck.
What?
Oh, he said on his right, so... He has to be talking about over here. But... Is this more Nostrix? No. Brionia. Well, where is this shed? Oh my god. We'll leave it. It didn't actually populate anything, so... Brick makers. We'll end up looking into it when we get to a chance to. There she is, Rosa.
Nilfgaardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Var Atra said that...
And this Excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia. The best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Now march off, quickly. Left, right, left, right.
Just...
Finally. Let's go, Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
We were supposed to train, not go for a walk.
I know, Geralt. Now stop harping on about it and let's go.
It's 9:11 p.m. I swear she was all like, oh, at noon. She wants Geralt's peen, definitely.
Wonderful.
Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
If that's what the lady wishes. Just don't want to see anyone crying later.
I've a hanky for you, just in case. On guard!
She is relatively good. Ow. Do you...
You'll never learn.
She's easiest if you, like... Oh my god, look at her blood!
You alright?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
Her blood's gone.
By the way, how'd you get interested in fencing?
I was bored. I've no friends here. Papa keeps me on a short lead. It's banquet after banquet after banquet. I detest banquets.
Boring conversations, terrible food, and weak booze.
Exactly. At least with a sword in hand, I can have some fun. You know, blow off steam.
Alright, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, But would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
Don't fall for it.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you. Rosa?
She doesn't look
Shit,
40.
She ran off. Anything happens to her, Varatra will kill me. Need to find her.
She definitely looks like she's in her 20s. Her hairstyle, I think, is what's making you think she's 40.
What's he doing?
She just ran away.
7 Cats is this way. Great. Girl just wants to have fun.
Oh, that's white myrtle. I don't need more white myrtle. Kitty.
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Though it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie, we'll tend to her ourselves.
Is what racist?
I believe you've offended the young lady. Now apologize, as nicely as you can.
Forgive me, milady. I am sorry.
Your turn. Be nice like your friend. Bow low, and go be a patriot somewhere else.
Lucas and Kolb. I shall remember those names. And when the Emperor takes Novigrad, I will find them and have them pay.
Easy. Didn't hurt you in the end.
They raised their hand against me. That's enough to have that hand lopped off.
She's a little high and mighty.
And you wonder why the locals hate Nilfgaard.
I thought you were different from other Nordlings. That you understand us, our sense of justice. I see I was wrong.
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Oh, I'll explain the Black Ones reference. So the Black Ones, I'd have to really find some of the soldiers. The Black Ones are in reference to the Nilfgaardians. The Nilfgaardians' standard is a golden sun on a field of black. And all of their armor is basically heavily black trimmed. So whenever they mention the Black Ones, everyone is constantly calling the Nilfgaardians the Black Ones because they are so black in color, comparatively. I think, like, these guys look like they're Redanian for the most part, but the city of Novigrad is supposed to be free, and therefore not really attached to any one nationality, and sort of like is its own city-state, I guess you would say. So the basics of what ended up happening that we ended up learning from The Witcher 2 was that this whole area used to be known as the Kingdom of Temeria. Temeria was ruled last by King Foltest. Foltest was killed during the beginning of Witcher 2 when he was assassinated by Letho, who was the Kingslayer. Foltest did have some children that could have taken the throne, but the 2 children that were available were bastard children. It was Anais and her little brother. I can't remember her brother's name. Her little brother was killed. Anais is the only one left, but Anais is currently in hiding with... I can't remember his name. We will eventually find him again. I really wish I could remember his name. Boris. Anyways... It turns out the Kingslayers were partly a plot from Redania with the intent... Redania's in the north. Redania was had conspired with the Sorceress's Lodge to employ Letho, who was a witcher from the School of the Snake, to go in and kill several kings with the intention of weakening Temeria in the center between Redania and Nilfgaard from the south. What ended up happening was, after the weakening happened, Redania didn't move fast enough, and Nilfgaard came in from the north. And Temeria, without having a king during the during the council at Loch Muin ended up being split into multiple little, basically small little principalities, which didn't have enough power to be able to defend themselves from Nilfgaard. So all of Temeria is basically crumbling and being taken over by Nilfgaard, but Redania is still trying to come in from the north and take over. So you'll constantly find people sitting there and saying, free Nilfgaard, free Temeria, Temeria will be free once more. And then you have a lot of other people who are sitting there and just saying Nilfgaard is going to take over.
What do you want?
Name's Muggs. Rostin Muggs. Need your help in a grave matter.
What's this grave matter?
I came here on business. Sadly, just there across the river, toward the bridge's end, I was attacked. Smashed a bottle of the finest dwarven spirit on the bugger's skull. But the robbery was still a partial success.
Tell me what you want already, and be brief.
Thief ran off with my documents. Very important documents. I need you to get it back for me.
Your mustache looks like it's growing from out of your nose.
It'll cost you. I don't work for free.
It does.
That I know. Since the dawn of time, no witcher's lifted a finger without pay. I've a smattering of coin in the soles of my boots. Return the documents, and it's yours.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Fine. See what I can do.
We'll do that real quick, and then we'll go back to the other one.
My last chance.
Go to the place where Muggs was attacked and examine it using your Witcher senses. You will get a lot of the racist attitude you get in The Witcher is towards the non-humans. So basically elves and dwarves, dopplers, and the such. Also, Redania has a very strong dislike towards any spellcasters, mages, or especially anyone attaches to the Sorceress's Lodge. Partly because the Sorceress's Lodge was so heavily involved in the assassination of the kings, and whether Redania was involved or not. Philippa Eilhart and Sheila de Tanzerville were both sorceresses who were plotting heavily against all the nations with the intention of giving some level of power back to the mages and to restore the Council of Mages, which died due to internal fighting. And Redania's just gone into this giant, like, fuck all mages mode. And they're basically hunting them down, which is why Triss is in hiding in the city, because Redania has been, like, leaking in and trying to do their own bullshit witch hunter crap. So you'll find a lot of that. When we first entered Novigrad, we watched a sorceress being killed, who we had met in Witcher 2, who was such a small side character we did not remember them, and a Doppler was being killed.
Dwarven moonshine. Nothing stinks quite like it. There's the bottle. Muggs was attacked here.
There we go. Aren't Witchers minor magic users? They're mutants is what they're known as. They were humans, and through a rigorous training and a very toxic alchemical process, they're mutated, which strips them of their humanity and gives them the ability to work small magic signs, which is why he has these. These are the standard Witcher signs that they can end up using. The only reason Redania and any of them give any leeway to Witchers is because monsters are still everywhere, and Witchers are the only ones trained to deal with monsters. Bye, Maya. So while Redania doesn't quite like Witchers, they tolerate them for the most part. I picked those up because it uncovers question marks and other stuff. Oh, hello.
Hand over the documents, thief.
Me? A thief? I won him straight, I did, in a game of cards.
Not how Muggs sees it. Claims he was mugged.
Bye, Maya.
Lost. Demanded them papers back, and when I refused, he walloped me over the noggin with a bottle. Barely escaped with me life.
Really?
How much are they worth to you?
I don't read myself, but I've seen the seals. I know it ain't no scrap of arsewhite. I won't sell them to the first fella comes asking.
I don't want to play him for them.
Give me the papers. You have to.
True. Definite.
I feel bad. Because I have a feeling that guy's telling the truth. The dwarf didn't give much information, and that guy definitely doesn't look like a thief. Oh, yay, one more white myrtle. That's what I need in my life. Oh, God. Okay. Not like he would have sold him not knowing what they were. Best to end it early, yeah. Let me see what I'm finding. Because I haven't been really looking at the equipment to see if anything's better. It's definitely not better. It's a lot of stuff I found, though. I don't trust this dwarf at this point.
Found the thief who took your documents.
Can't be. Let's go get him. You can hold him while I take what's mine.
Slow down.
Sounds like he was willing to fight.
Said he never attacked you. Said you lost to him at cards.
Ah, cheeky bastard. But like me Aunt Rosalie always said, lies got but wee legs and don't run far. The documents belong to my employer. A deed to a townhouse in Vengerberg.
Oh.
True enough, I've been drinking. Got a bit carried away. I lost them in the game of cards.
Then you whacked the winner on the head with a bottle.
What was it to do? You weren't willing to give him back.
Oh my God.
When the scoundrel drew a weapon, I fled. But without them papers, I haven't the gumption to show me face at home.
I really wish I hadn't given them to him. Because he really deserved it.
Here, now pay up.
Of course I will. Give you all I've left. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Okay, we're not heading to Skellige. How much experience did that give me? 1. I'm supposed to have done that a while ago. Count Reuven's treasure. Let's finish this one. No, there was, we were gonna find out about the monster. Secondary quest. The gangs of Novigrad talk to Cleaver. Following the thread, examine the crime scene. This is it. Following the thread. That was the one. Examine the crime scene using your Witcher's senses. Oh. The monster under the cover of night, so... Hey. Could have let me in. Examine the crime scene? How? You gonna let me in? Oh, there we go.
Not the marks of a Garcane or a Fletter.
This is some big-ass prints.
Blood, but not human. The monster was wounded.
You want to experience how useful? Yeah, that's what happens when you...
Blood's all sucked out. A lesser vampire?
Oh, goody. More alcohol. Should not be having alcohol in my inventory again. Find the monster that's prowling the area. I don't even know if I have vampire oil. Lesser vampires cannot hide. They very much look like monsters. Oh, goody.
Tracks end here. Ought to look for prints on the other side.
Foglet. People probably would have mentioned the fog if it was a foglet. Oh, it could have been, because the foglet did... No, foglets are necrophages, though. They wouldn't have just drained the blood. It could have, though. I think one of the last times we encountered it, it was a foglet. Oh.
Rat corpses like rain. Not a drop of blood left in him. Gotta be an Ekimara.
Yeah, it's a lesser vampire. An Ekimara is a lesser vampire. They look like giant bats. I'm pretty sure I don't have a vampire-based oil. I think it was one of the ones I'm having problems doing. No, I think this is it. I do have it. And I have an enhanced version. Ha! Actually, do I have any... I can make alcohest, but I think I have enough alcohest on me. Bombs. I can make one enhanced dimeterium bomb. Can't make any decoctions. No oils, no potions. What am I missing? Arenaria. Okay, so if I really want Arenaria, I know where to go. I can go back to White Orchard. This one, Arachas Venom, I just haven't encountered. I think Andragos have Arachas Venom. The thing's upstairs. Oh, look who it is. What's his name? I don't remember his name, but he's one of our brothers. No, I know you were guessing. It's fine.
Greetings, Lambert.
Damn, it's good to see you, Wolf.
Decide to do some hunting in Novigrad? For as I remember, you never liked this city.
Still don't. Thing is, I got a certain matter to take care of.
What have you been up to? Any luck on the path?
A lot, in fact. Quite the takings in Lan Exeter. Was asked to hunt down a giant who turned out to be a forest troll and some bandits.
Bandits?
Came as a package with the troll.
The matter you mentioned. Anything I can help with?
Maybe. But we'll talk about that later. Got our reward to collect. I'm kinda in a hurry. Let's say you've earned half. What the hell?
Let's go.
Lambert was in Witcher 1 because he was trained at Kaer Morhen with you. Or afterwards. I don't know what their timing is like.
What do you think? We did what we had to do. Time to pay up.
Wait here, I'll go see the supervisor, get your reward.
Do that ourselves. No reason you should abandon your post.
Can't argue with reason. Go on in.
Don't fuck with shit, Lambert.
We dealt with the monster at the docks. Here for our reward.
Witches? Since when do you travel in pairs?
A lot of dangers lie in wait for a lone witcher. Bandits, for example.
I advise you to change your tone.
Where's Yad Karadin? Talk.
Who?
Trust me, Geralt, this is important. There's something I gotta know.
I do not know any Karadin. Take your coin for the before and bugger off, before I lose my temper.
Where's Yad Karadin? Asking you for the last time.
Oh my god.
To the dungeon with them.
Well, no. Why? Lambert, why did you get me into this? Where did Lambert go? Look at all the stuff we can take now. Oh my god. I don't know where all this stuff went. Why is this under this? Oh, it's amethyst dust. Oh my goodness. Just...
This guy's more trouble than the Ekimara.
Carradin's disappeared. I swear. The others too. I only know of Vienne.
What about Vienne?
She drinks at the Seven Cats. There day and night.
See? You can be helpful.
Why are you killing people?
That was murder. Was that really necessary?
Yes. More guardsmen will show soon. Let's go. Meet me at the Seven Cats. Tell you everything there.
God damn it,
The
Lambert.
Tavern Vienne frequents?
Yeah, see you later.
Yeah, Lambert's a little bit of a dick. But I seem to remember him having some redeeming qualities. I just don't fully understand them. Let me get this. It's fine. Oh, frickin' hell. Pearls in the north. More water. More water. We have 40 water. Remember when we were having problems with the food? Not anymore. Oh, that was something. More water. You know what I really want? I want the remains of the Ekimara, which I think are in here. Nope. That wasn't it. Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. This is where I came from. Because I followed it. It's over there. The dead guard might disagree. The dead guard might disagree that he's a dick. Yeah, well. I don't remember why Lambert's such a dick, and I don't know what the hell he's doing. I've always thought he was a dick. Here. There should be an Ekimara's. There we go. Vampire Fang and an Ekimara hide. I don't remember if I can use the hide for anything. Oh goody. More alcohol. Okay. Meet Lambert at the Seven Cats. Might as well. There's another quest right there. Oh my god, come on. There we go. So, probably someone he liked died. He's pissed, so he's doing Scorched. So he's doing Scorched Earth. I don't know if they're dead. Oh, there he is.
Alright, high time you explain some things. Why'd you kill Lund? What's this all about?
Want the short version or the long one?
Long one.
Let me hear the whole thing.
I had a friend. Aiden was his name.
You had a friend?
Oh, fucking hilarious. I met him soon after I'd accepted a contract to lift the curse from the Ogre of Elander. Aiden had been hired to kill him. He was a witcher from the School of the Cat.
As far as I remember, the Ogre was killed in the end.
Yeah. After it gutted my employer, we really didn't have a choice. I cut a deal with Aiden. We joined forces, split the reward for killing the Ogre between us. After that, we worked together a lot. Hands down the best man I'd ever met. I mean, I like you, You know that. Still, no comparison.
What happened to him?
Some time ago, Aiden took on a contract to lift a curse off a duke's daughter. It was a political mess from the start. Then there was hatred for the School of the Cat to deal with.
They worked hard to deserve that hate. Basically turned hired assassins.
Aiden wasn't like that. Anyway, some of the Duke's courtiers had designs. Weren't at all keen on the curse being lifted from the Duke's firstborn. So a band of trained assassins ambushed Aiden. Murdered him. Our dear supervisor was one of them.
And you had Carradine?
The assassin's leader. And the one to deal the mortal blow.
Sorry about your friend.
Don't need your sympathy. Just your help. We have to talk to Vienne. Must have had enough to drink by now. Let's go.
Had enough to drink by now. What time is it in game?
Vienne.
Oh, she's an elf.
What do you want?
We want to see Yad Carradine.
Now, why would I help you?
It's really important to my friend here.
And what will I get out of it?
Pay for your beer, for starters. Then we'll see how valuable your information is.
Doesn't look like she's having beer.
I was part of Carradine's band, but when was that? I don't know where to find him. I've fallen out with a lot. Besides, he's no longer chummy with his old mates. Word around town is he's changed.
Carradine's changed? What do you mean?
He's dropped all his old connections. Stopped taking on petty killings. He's hidden himself away in some hole. Must be planning something big.
Who else was in Carradine's band?
Aside from me, Sleaze, Hammond, and Lund, but they've scattered all over the world. Sleaze went to Tretigor, Hammond to Skellige, and Lund...
Lund's dead.
Finally met his match. Well, you've only Hammond or Sleaze to talk to then.
This, Sleaze. Where can we find her?
She's done well for herself. Runs a brothel in Tretigor, the kind rich men frequent, or suck information out of them. Then she sells it.
Name of this brothel?
The Black Lily. Sleaze always did have horrible taste.
We need information about Hammond.
Carradine's right-hand man once. When the band broke up, he went back to Pharaoh whence he had come. He's a pirate now. Even the Jarls treat him with respect.
What about you? What's your story?
Scoia'tael. Unit was decimated, so I joined Carradine.
Oh, jeez.
They never treated me as an equal. No. I could hit a sparrow from 100 paces, but I was never good enough for Carradine. He always preferred that cunt Sleaze.
You have a hand in the murder of the Witcher Aiden?
Perhaps. I don't remember.
Satisfied?
She doesn't know anything. We need to talk to Hammond and Sleaze.
Don't go looking for Carradine. If he senses you nipping at his heels, he'll kill you without batting an eye.
We'll see. As for you...
No, Lambert.
Right. Better to leave her like this.
What about my coin? Arseholes.
72 points of
You gotta help
experience.
me, Geralt. Best thing will be to split up. You sail to Skellige.
Oh my
Try to
God.
squeeze something out of Hammond. I'll go to Tretigor and meet with Sleaze.
Lambert, let's talk about this.
No, let's not. This is one of those situations, serious situations, when you don't ask unnecessary questions and just help your friend.
Where'll we meet once I'm back?
At the Nowhere Inn.
All right, I'm off. Good luck.
I'll see you in like a month's time because I'm not going to Skellige anytime soon. Black Pearl is level 13. Oh my god, we're level 15. The Gangs of Novigrad is level 9. Witcher contracts. Oh my god, Elusive Thief. Let's do... Oh, you know what? We were in the middle of the cat school gear, and I got sidetracked. God damn it. Alright. Let's grab these. That's right, because we went over here for this one. Don't forget Triss wants to talk to you. Yeah, whatever. I will get to Triss, and I will get to Triss at some point soon. Ish. I'm trying to do some of the side stuff that I know has potential story attached to it. Yeah, this way. Okay, so I'm going for that one that's on the top. But... replenish my potions, at least. Don't forget Triss wants to talk to you, and that one bloke in the bar. Are you talking about Zoltan? Should you get DB, you're getting... FOMO. I don't know what FOMO is, and I don't know what DB is, unless you're talking about Dead by Daylight. I would only get Dead by Daylight when it goes on sale. It does go on sale. The extras also go on sale. Being a jerk about getting sidetracked. I know. I'm very much aware. It is very easy to get sidetracked in this. Fear of missing out. I don't know what that is. I don't even know. I don't... Oh, you're getting fear of missing out. No, the game is constantly ongoing, and with them constantly adding killers and new maps and everything, Dead by Daylight's still very much being played by people. The thing is, you'll end up very much with a bunch of tryhards that will play it. So it's a matter of if you're okay with the tryhards. The tryhards get really, really, really annoying to deal with. So I usually, when I'm in a mood to play it, I play it for a bit, never on stream. And I'll play it for a few days, but then once I start experiencing the tryhards again, I get really tired and I just stop playing. It's right over here. It says it's below. Oh, are you kidding me? I vaguely remember having to do this in the past, and finding the way down was tricky, to say the least. I can't just jump down because I think it's on part of a cliffside. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I can just jump down. Oh god! That was the bad place to jump. RE Resistance getting bogged down with hackers. I'm not surprised, but beyond that, Resident Evil Resistance, I saw it when it was in beta. I saw some of the YouTube channels that were posting it, and it looked like it would get old relatively quickly. I also didn't like the feeling that you could have the monsters spawn within sight, kind of got rid of any of the horror factor behind it. I think Dead by Daylight does the horror factor a lot better with the hunters. Or the killers. But, I mean, it looked like an interesting concept. I always felt like something was missing from it whenever I saw it, so I just didn't care. And, again, the reason why we haven't played Resident Evil 3 online, and why we haven't, or on stream, and why we haven't gotten it is what I've seen of it. Or what I've heard of it, I should say, because I've seen, like, nothing. I've made a very big point about seeing nothing. But what I've heard of it, it's just not worth the money. Not right now. It's too short of a game with no more branching paths. They got rid of all the branching paths. That's what I ended up hearing at any rate. Okay, this is not bad. This is not bad. Oh, that would get me stuck. Okay. It says it's up above. I'm hoping... I was hoping it was a cave. And it doesn't look like it is. God damn it, Twitch. Is Twitch having problems? I know it was having problems earlier when Caveman was mentioning that there was some lag. Third time the screen is frozen? That's really annoying. Okay. Let me see what I'm looking at. Let me try to see what I'm looking at. There's drowners. I'm reloading.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Kareem Tilly, an Oneiromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
I mean, a game like Dead by Daylight, I would end up finding a lot more fun to play with all friends, including as the killer. The only problem is you can't get any points when you do that. And the points allow you to get unlocks and things that just make the game... I wouldn't say better, but it gives you more options and allows you to make the builds on the characters, which makes the game more interesting. So, like... playing with just friends just ends up not being an option. How the hell am I getting down there? I did this way last. Okay. I think this might be the way to go. It still says it's below. Below where? Bull crap is that? You don't like that it forces you to play online to level up? Like, you get it, but couldn't you just make it so you can gain less points with friends? The problem, I mean, I think you understand the reason why not, based off of the fact that you said you get it, is you'll end up getting some of the tryhards that will grind the hell out of points with friends and just throw matches as quickly as possible with friends. I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but there are times where you'll run into a killer and a bunch of survivors, and it'll be completely random, and I've had it happen in some games I've played where the killer is making motions and attempts to make you realize that they're not there to kill you, but to grind as many points as possible. And if you work together, while it's kind of cool in that respect, if you work together, it's possible to get a ton of points all at once together if you just, like, work at it. I'm dying because he's landing in a spot he's not supposed to go. So yeah, it's basically to stop people from doing that. I get the concept. And I'm fine with playing online with a bunch of randos. I turn off voice at all so I can't hear anyone because I don't want to hear people. Actually, I don't know if that game has voice. I think it doesn't have a voice chat. The ones that bug me with Dead by Daylight are the hardcore people that are like survivors, and if they're obviously getting hooked or dying, they get really salty and they just force quit out of the match. Because it makes it no fun for everyone else, and they just they leave everyone else hanging, and it really sucks. Okay. It says it's over there. I think it's that path over there. I think there's a legitimate way over there. But we're gonna do it this way. No, we're not. That was so cheesy. And I know there's a legitimate path I could have taken for that.
Something here.
Oh, it's
an artifact Kira gave me.
Illusion. I don't think I have an enhanced one yet. Nope. So it lasts me a minute. Fuck. Golems. They're Elementa, aren't they? They're not. Or maybe I just don't have anything on them. They have to be Elementa. So unfortunately I don't have anything about golems yet. What Elementa potion do I have? Relic Ogroid, Enhance, Hangman's Elementa. I don't remember any of these working all that well, but we can try Irden. Hey. Oh. Well, Irden at least is damaging it. Oh shit. It damages your sword quite heavily when you fight a golem. And I keep putting it down just to refresh the timing. There we go. Monster Essence and a Golem Heart. Why is this so unnecessarily huge? This is not it. This is the way out. It's got to be up there. More fire. Locked key required. Think this will remember to keep these on? Am I unable to get this part of the gear because I'm missing something? Oh, it's a Twitch. I'm gonna be so upset. Oh. Poison. That'll constantly blow up. Look to the depths to be lifted up. As per instructions of our supervisor and as of our staying guard, we have conducted a series of studies on the genotype of the creature commonly known as drowners. Sadly, administering a poison made of fugu fish induced a coma in all the specimens in the study. After 24 hours, the vital functions of all the above-mentioned species ceased, prohibiting us from continuing with the study. Oh, fuck. Yep. Dear Pascal and Timo, I've got a bit of time between these treatments I have to administer to these stinking drowners, so as promised I'm writing you my recipe for my famous spiced chicken and pumpkin stew. Pumpkin, chicken thighs, or alternative chicken breasts, mix of exotic spices, milk of the Cocos nucifera, hard to get, but there's a ship from the... whatever. Remainder of the list is illegible. I'm sure you'll figure out the process on your own. Good luck. P.S. You owe me now. That's the worst recipe anyone can give. So in order to make chicken and pumpkin stew, you need chicken and pumpkin and good luck. Just, like, what? Look at all these levers. Yeah.
Interesting.
Have them all face inwards. Ah, frick. That's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to light that. That one was already facing inwards. I fucked up. There must be 50 ways to love your levers. Stop it. There. No, this torch needs to be lit up. Oh my god, I'm in the lever. It's a little exceptional. There we go. Now, the shitty thing is that I can't save the game there because it's considered a fight. Okay, I'm taking a quick break to use the bathroom. I will BRB. And I'm back. Okay. I also think the game's a little low. I think I actually turned down the volume last time, but I'm not going to raise it right now. I'll figure it out later. That's why I did that. You can drink water while in the water. There. Actually, hold on. Laboratory key. Is there anything else under here? I don't think so. No, it's just the sides. I drank a cat potion if you didn't see. Hi, Brofister. Why am I hearing bells? Where's the white honey? Is this it? Yeah. Removes toxicity, cancels all potion effects. Who the fuck is this? He's trying to use Quen? Oh god. Oh, I bet this is a Witcher. Ow. Ow. Don't trust him. Nope. Shit. I'm not going to be able to pull off a Quen, that Yrden again. Can I put down this? Will this work? It definitely is affecting him. Get over here. He's 17. Oh my god. Yep, look at all that feline stuff. That was a lot all at once. Luckily, the teleport deposited us directly in my laboratory. It's good to be home. I had grown sick of the gills of that leaky tub. I hope that storm I summoned smashed it into those craggy rocks off the grassy knoll shore. The experiments which my students conducted on drowners in my absence did not yield the expected results. As usual, I must do everything myself. I will administer a brew of medicinal opium to the subject. This milk of the poppy will keep the Witcher in a state of half-consciousness and thus incapable of any resistance. Commencing studies. Note, I must hold off on my planned experiments while I clear up the demolished portion of my laboratory. I have set the bones in the forearm of one of my assistants. I will now administer a quadruple dose of milk of the poppy to the Witcher. Day 4. Subject shows incredible resistance to physical torture, only broke after the second day of intense labor. Moderately satisfactory results from the interrogation. Garnered information about Witcher training and the Cat School of Witchers in general. As I suspected, the Cat School Witchers are for the most part of elven stock. This school must have some tie to the elder races. Addendum, perhaps its founder was a member of the Ain Shay. Subject unfit for further study. I've discontinued his doses of poppy. Day 7. Administered extract of cowbane and hemlock. In typical representatives of the human and Ain Shay species, such a mixture provokes paralysis of the peripheral nervous system, and eventually of the nerve endings as well. This results in muscular, skeletal, pulmonary, and cardiac paralysis, and ultimately death through suffocation. The Witcher is not, however, a typical representative of any species, though the poison did seem to cause some mild irritation. Sick in his nervous system. His mutated body quickly managed to neutralize the harmful alkaloids. In a matter of hours, all symptoms of the poison I administer have vanished. Day 15. Stinging him with sea wasp toxin did not provoke the expected results. In order to strengthen the toxin's effect, I have poured ethyl alcohol onto his wounds. His nervous system seems to be immune. Day 26. The subject has been tortured, poisoned, burnt, frozen, starved, and dehydrated. Probably why he looked like that. And despite it, all his body continues to function. He eats and drinks by himself, moves about his cell on his own, and is able to articulate simple words. Please, drink, don't hurt, stop. Conclusion. As I suspected, the Witcher is a superb energumen. A demon trapped in such an excellently prepared body will become death incarnate, vengeful wrath made flesh, and placed at my command. No one has succeeded in creating a being of such power since the times of Malaspin and Alzur. This is a great day for science. Time to begin the incantations. That's pretty morbid. He still glows. Pearls in the north, Oxenford. Diagram for feline armor. Salt gauntlet, superior necrophage oil. I do like me some superior oils. Oh my god, all the alcohol. A glyph of Igni. There's a lot of stuff here. Gnomish prankings we've already read. Gnomish prankings again. We have books we can sell. Betrayal of the Elder Races. I can never get those. Oh. Everloose, water. So, he definitely seemed to be the Witcher that had been experimented on. That's great. But I found 6 out of 7 of the pieces. This was a lot more involved than I remember it being. But the funny thing is, after invoice for a golem, issued by Jehoda Lowe, purchaser Arrhenius var Steingerd, goods purchased Guardian Golem, clay, warranty, in the event of damage to the ceramic, please report immediately to the nearest branch of Jehoda Lowe and Apprentices. The golem can only be serviced by qualified company personnel. Silver ore, Demeterium, blah 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 blah. Not the greatest. Whatever. Oh, Twitch. Yeah, no, it's Twitch. It's not. Bodhi's doing nothing. Bodhi's actually sleeping in the office with Izzy. Did it go down briefly? I am watching it like OBS has little statistics on it running, and I am watching it go up and down more than it usually does. It doesn't say I'm losing frames at this point, but who knows. Went down for a little bit, great. I don't think you missed anything. Just a receipt for a golem we found will be 44 water. Golden Oriole that we took for antidotes, which we didn't need. I feel the need to make this place as lit as possible even though we're leaving. Look, it's now lit. You can see nothing. I don't know why I always want to do that. It's usually I want to see what it looks like after everything's been put out or been lit up, and it never ever looks as good as you think it would. I feel like the fire doesn't give as much light as it should in this. in Witcher 3, but I mean, it's okay. Look at all that stuff. I'm not stealing anything in Novigrad. I don't trust it. Like, it's too easy to, like, get screwed over by the guards. Okay. So, in order to get to the next piece, we want to go there. Get out of my way.
God, it's like a racehorse.
Gonna be sick.
Oh, there's an alchemist over here. Is that Kalkstein, I wonder? I mean, it says that Kalkstein's around, sort of, but he's down below. That will probably kill me.
Learned all the easy to find witches already.
And he took the baby and placed it before the flame of the eternal fire. And the child was healed. Live still.
I feel quite faint today.
Not that way. It's such a pain to figure out how to get over there.
Bode's ill. Rotten luck.
Oh my god, I just want to get to that alchemist. What the hell? Look at this graphical problem. Look at that. I'd never noticed that before. Oh, that's sad. It doesn't. It's only in that section though. Oh, here we go. It says he's up above. Yeah, but where?
Boars. Boars everywhere.
Okay, it was a lot easier to get back up here than I remembered. Is it the Priest of Eternal Fire?
Do you wish the Eternal Fire's blessing upon you and your household? Come, true believer. May its light shine.
Watch it or you'll see the shine of my sword. And back off. That incense is making me nauseous.
You might have said so right away. Countersign and fish soup gives the deacon's auntie a headache. What do you need? Before you ask, I'm all out of hemorrhoid cream.
What are you talking about? Your incense that bad for the brain?
What do you mean? You gave the password, signalling you wished to buy some herbs.
You're about as much a priest of the Eternal Fire as I am a Vestal Virgin. What sort of conspiracy is this?
Conspiracy? Dare. Folks see conspiracies everywhere. I sell harmless things. Yet in turbulent times like these...
Think it's safer to don priest's robes? See, thing is, in this town, impersonating a priest is likely grounds for punishment. Cruel and unusual, I'd wager.
I impersonate no one. I am a priest. Though I am also an alchemist. Sadly, it's become difficult to reconcile the two. Will you report me? Or shall we make a deal?
Trying to bribe me? Save your coin. I'm not fond of priests. In fact, you'd have to pay me to talk to them.
Then I shall sell you my wares for less. Cast your eyes. See if there's aught you could use. Provided, of course, you do not seek hemorrhoid cream.
One place of Gwent.
Show me what you have in stock.
What does he have? What is this? Cult of Freya. Svarog rune. That's expensive. That's really expensive. He's got greater runes recipes though. It's really expensive to craft the runes, which is why I usually don't do it, but he has 647, so what do I have lots of? Necrophage hide. Geez, look at that. 14. Ghoul's blood. We can definitely sell off a bunch of these. Here, you want 40 of them? Yeah, we'll do 35. My god, 100 dwarven spirits. I could sell off some of these. Drowner Brains. I don't mind selling some of this stuff off because I've been running into it. Here, I have 11 of those. And now he's pretty much broke. Oh my god, I have so much. Here, do you want some of these? Now he's broke. Thank you.
Take care.
Oh, it's because I have that one book. That's what that was. Where is it? Here it is. Freya, Modron, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what to do with that book. So we're not going to worry about it. Anyways. Witcher gear. I have to go over there. We're going to do that. That's the last part of the cat. I can't wear the cat school yet. But I'm very close to being able to wear cat. Because the cat school's level 17. And I'm going to hit that. Okay, we only have one thing showing now. I'm gonna walk. Am I gonna walk? I want this. So we're gonna go here first. I'm not walking. Where's Roach? Roach. I need to test. I keep on thinking it. I need to test my buttons. I remember being able to summon Roach easier. I'm pressing the button multiple times. It's not working. I'm wondering if my controller's dying. Based on the number of times it's been dropped and fallen over. We always keep one spare controller on hand just in case. So even if it's dying, whatever. We'll have an extra controller. So the deserters are deserters from the armies, usually from Temeria or Nilfgaard. If any of you are wondering.
Shut up.
Hey. Oh yeah, they're Temerian, because he just screamed, Temeria! You don't have a head anymore, sir.
Pathetic.
Oh, your legs. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys okay? They're really not. You tried to get a chargeable battery pack for your X-Bone 360 controller, but even when it would say fully charged, never got power to your controller. I don't like... If I'm playing on my computer, I don't like cordless technology all that much. Just because how often I play games on it. And also because of things like that. Like, just having the battery die on you and not being able to find a replacement. And I also don't like the Xbox technology. It has more it seems to always have more problems than it's worth. I use the Logitech brand controllers that have the Xbox emulation built into it. I think the one that we have is the F310s, but I think there's another version that's out now too. I don't necessarily recommend buying them now unless you make sure you find out what the price is, because everything is super overpriced at the moment everywhere, because since people haven't been working as much, I guess there's a lower amount of stock, and as a result there's also people that are taking advantage of that and are selling stuff that they've bought that they are overselling, and it's ridiculous. What is this? This just looks like Celandine. It is. I like how I've been able to identify this stuff now, and it was partly from picking it so much in Witcher 2, getting used to things from the herbs from Witcher 2 and even Witcher 1, and then being able to identify them in Witcher 3. I can usually tell most of the things before I find it. Why did my phone just go off like it had like something going on? Okay, my phone wants to restart. I don't know why. Something about new time zone definitions. I'm like, okay, whatever. Use a wired controller for your PC, but use a wireless for your Xbox 360. Yeah, I noticed that a lot of the consoles have, like, the wireless built into it now. I like the PlayStation, the way they have their setup. I don't know if the Xbox does the same thing, but, like, you can... They're wireless, but you can also just connect them to the wire if you wanted, beyond just charging it. What the hell's in there? Am I gonna regret this? Magdira Cura Superior Demeterium Bomb. Lyrian Hardened Leather Travel Superior Relic Oil. That was worthwhile. I think this was a question mark that I didn't find. Probably from one of the notice boards I hadn't seen yet. That over there. That's a shipwreck. And I'm betting there's something on it, but we're not going to do that right now. That's not how you dive in, Geralt. Oh my god. Xbox doesn't, yeah, but you love your wireless for PS4 charges while you play, and then you just, yeah. It's also a standard wire, which is nice. I mean, I like the fact that Nintendo's using, for the Switch, has been using USB-Cs. But at the same time, USB-C is so not being used everywhere just yet that it's more expensive to buy the cables. But, PlayStation's using what? The minis? Mini USBs? And I like those. Because they're the same cords that you use for, if you have an Android, and Isaac has an iPhone, but I have an Android. I've been trying to switch him to an Android. But that's a pain in the ass to do. Because he's so used to his iPhone, and he likes certain aspects of his iPhone, and now with his family and his brother, it's very unlikely. Because he can FaceTime with his brother, no matter where his brother is, having been shipped out in the army. Whereas he couldn't do that easily with the Android. There's probably an application that he could do for it, but he doesn't want to deal with it, and I haven't researched that heavily because I've never cared about that. Can you just back up? I was about ready to, like, back into that island. Reverse is A. No, get on this. You have an Android with the USB-C? I have an older... You know what? Come to think of it, now that I'm thinking of it, I have a Samsung, what is this? S7. It's definitely older. At this point, it's older. But I haven't needed to upgrade yet. So when I upgrade, it'll be a decent upgrade, and I'll notice it. So yeah, I'm not used to... I'm not surprised that the Androids are starting to go into USB-Cs. I have nothing against the USB-C. I'm fine with them. It's just that, like I said, they're not used as much yet, so... Oh, that's... I see it. Oh my god, come on. It's such a pain to get him to, sometimes aim at these. There we go. Now I'm carrying too much. I expected this is gonna happen. Go up. I was telling him to surface and he kept going down. Yeah, we're gonna have some problems getting back to... I think I'll just end up dropping some of this stuff. What is reverse X? Fact that not all cables are created equals eh. The one thing I do like about Androids is that they're still using USB technology. And so while USB-C is not being used heavily right now, it is very likely gonna end up making its way into being used more heavily. I think there's another USB cable as well, but I haven't heavily researched it. Yeah, see, we're starting to see better swords. That one has 3 slots. We have to keep these. I can drop these. Drop that, drop that, drop that. Armor. You're only 1 pound. You're 1 pound. Oh my god, all these. You know I don't want to drop these. These boots are actually better. I need to drop stuff. I can't hold on to things. Not if I'm gonna do this. Here, drop that one. What is that? Because that's a singular. Oh, what's this? Left Novigrad heading south to Bremenvord. Arrived in Bremenvord, ports full, 4 hulks, 6 cogs, 1 carrack, and nigh on a dozen longships. Strange, near half the longships carry privateers in the Empire's employ. Now what's old Nilfgaard want a pirate fleet for, and why is she anchored in Bremenvord? Done loading all passengers on board. We're leaving Bremenvord, course set for Novigrad. Strange, a maid paid through the nose to share a cabin with a witcher. Freaks are drawn to each other, it seems. That witcher's a real treasure. It's not just about monsters, even customs officers are more civil with Keon around, and they aren't as annoyingly scrupulous as usual. Seems the legends surrounding our witcher have curtailed their zeal. Pressure's falling rapidly, winds change directions. Could use that mage now, one that followed the witcher like a shadow. But the 2 of them are nowhere to be found. That's the mage that probably experimented on Keon and specifically paid to get into his cabin, probably to befriend him and to eventually make use of him. Boatswain says he heard a terrible ruckus in the witcher's cabin this morning with bright flashes coming out from under the door. Been quiet since, must investigate. Their cabin's empty. They teleported. Can't search the ship now, need to reef the sails. Won't make it to port, must stay out at sea. We'll raise the stay sails and hope the gods watch over us from there. And they probably got attacked by whatever this is. Oh. Hello. You are a cockatrice. Or a basilisk. Hybrid oil. Do I not have good hybrid oil? Nope. Oh, I'm also poisoned. Let's put on golden oil. Where is it? Here it is. That'll make me immune to poisons. Ow. Can you not? It takes too long to reload this crossbow. It either ran aground, which is unlikely, or it got attacked by that griffin. What is all this stuff that's dead on the shore? Oh, that's my stuff that I dropped. It's probably in the hold. Right there. Mage's notes. Kian was enlisted with a flying stag as guards of sorts. A hefty sack of Novigrad crowns convinced the captain to lodge me in his cabin. All is going according to plan. This is the Mage's notes that was in the cabin with him. I'm actually finding this expedition amusing. I'm glad I didn't contract the kidnapping out to some bulgy, armed half-wit. I'll do it more gracefully myself. He's cautious. I won't be able to put him down with a casually placed poison apple. Guess I'll have to zonk him out with a spell and whisk him away via teleport. I just hope it won't plop us down somewhere in the middle of the temple aisle instead of in my quarters below it. The power pulsating from my laboratory tends to throw off a good portion of my attempts to teleport home. Very high-level resistance to psionic spells. Time needed for full penetration of his nervous system, a half hour at least. A few more moments and the Witcher will be ready for transport. Now I just need to wipe our tracks, perhaps a little change in the weather. While waiting for more favorable atmospheric conditions, I look through his things. Some very intriguing documents. A map of Tayar, crafting diagrams of elven provenance, margin note. Highly interesting sketch for a one-handed crossbow most likely used to hunt draconids or ornithosaurs. Must ask about this during interrogation. Confirms my theory that the Witchers of the Cat School use elven weapons. And wait for it. Professor Sigmund Gloger's notes. It's clear that the Witcher had something to do with the famous professor's disappearance. Think I might have overdone it a bit with those cumulonimbi. No point in tarrying. Time to evacuate. A feline crossbow. That'll be nice. Is there anything over here? Am I just wading through water for no reason? I'm wading through water for no reason. You know what I like is this is the ship they're supposed to be on. There's no cabins. This is supposed to be below decks, but there's no cabins. There's no cabins. Paid an arm and a leg to get into the cabin. There's no cabins. Aww. The detail. Aww. I found a flaw in their detail. Okay, now if I want to be a dick, I'm not going to pick those up. It's too much. What about this one? This one's worth a lot. No, it's not. That's not it. It's this one. Honestly, it's not worth that much. Okay. How far is the nearest town? Oh, I didn't get the treasure. Shit. It was guarded treasure, and I didn't get it. Where is it? Oh. God damn it. What does he look like in this? Oh my god. I don't know if I like it or not. I mean, I'm not gonna have it because it's so weak, but I didn't know if I like the look of it or not. This is the fastest. Oh, well, no, we have a potion for this. I was all like, and I was like going, oh, I'll never use that potion. I don't remember what it's called though. It lasts for a bit. It's not Blizzard. Griffin decoction, no. Maximum vitality. Applies a buff increasing the intensity of a randomly selected sign, no. Running, sprinting, no. No. Increased attack power. Amount of weight the Witcher can carry without being overburdened. Lasts for 1800 seconds. A fiend decoction. How much does it go up to? Oh my god, it's 110. Okay, we're gonna use this. We have to make a beeline. Like Sean Connery in the Russian house? What the fuck does that mean? I don't know the Russian house, but I'm carrying that now. Because I forgot we had that potion. I'm so excited. Okay, Novigrad, where are you? Because we need to sell shit. Okay, we're going up and around. That lighthouse is one of our points of interest, and we're going to go over here because all this wants us to go to Skellige, and we're not going to Skellige. I'm going to hit the boat in the water. Oh no. I damaged the boat. I was steering the wrong way. Okay, we need to not get the boat broken. It's not a good idea. The Redanian outfit. No, it's the wrong steering. Steering the boat is opposite direction. I think. No, it's not. I'm just stupid. I keep trying to steer it like it's opposite direction. It's literally the direction that you're pointing in. I have some serious problems here with the boat. Hey, Novigrad. Okay, we're going this way. We're going this way. This better be drowners and not sirens. I don't think you have to deal with sirens until Skellige, but those better not be sirens, because they'll just mess with our boat. I've never actually sailed the boat like this. Oh, that's right. I forgot. We can just quick travel with boats to any port. Or anything with a port sign. Or is there a port sign? Can it just say, like, right here? No? Fuck. We should have unlocked... Oh, see? We could quick travel here. Yeah, sure. I mean... Whatever allows us to sell things so we're not, like, burdened. Hey, Sakura, thank you for the resub! Did I miss your resub, Kenny? Thank you for the resub. I think I missed it. How did I miss that? I'm sorry. I don't know how to go backwards. Here. This is pretty good. This looks like a good spot for the boat. Don't break it. Don't break it. Don't break the boat. I just looked down and I like saw like 2 hours ago Kenny Blaze had resubbed. I didn't know if I heard thank Kenny. I think I missed him. Oops. Isaac would get angry at me. So like, why don't you pay attention? I'm sorry. Oh my god. Everyone's gone because everyone's sleeping.
Easy, I know her.
This guy at least will be there. He's the one that I need the most. The armorer. He's... Please don't be locked. Oh my god. He's only a novice armor smith too, I found out. So you don't even want to have him craft anything because he just can't craft much. I am getting to the point where I'm going to need to unlock the masters though. At least I have it low enough. Don't sell anything that's green. Keep that. What is that? Level 21, level 18. Why am I... So many of these. Look at this. What does this weight? 0.98? 0.197? I need to just put those away in my chest. I'm carrying too much of all this. What is this? A blunt crossbow bolt? Blunt crossbow bolt required at level 1. I'm not going to use this one. Oh, it can't be sold. Wow. Repair. I think I have enough repair kits on me that I can just repair on my own. Like, why am I getting repairs done?
So long.
Plus, I'm gonna be getting the Wolf School stuff soon. I mean, if I want, I could try and get the Wolf School stuff, like, made now. Not Wolf, I'm sorry, Cat. I actually really like the cat gear. I'm not going to be able to wear it for a bit, but... You know, getting it made is not a bad idea.
Long live
What time is it? Oh boy. Based off of what I want to cook tonight, I'm gonna have to stop soon. Actually, I don't fully understand what I want to make tonight, but Isaac goes on and off on his I want Chinese, and I'm never fully prepped to make like as much or anything like Chinese that I know that he would really, really like, though he does like anything that I end up making in that respect. And I do have I've gotten good on basic sauces, which honestly, when you're doing Chinese food and stir fries, basic sauces is where it's at.
You, white one, think your two swords could take on 40?
But that being said, I think I'll do... Let's see. I think I'll actually... Let's see. I think we'll actually end here, considering the time. I do want to make sure I have plenty of time for, like, prepping. Okay. So, apologies again for the last 2 days where I was MIA. Mostly because I just really wanted some time to just do nothing. Which is basically what I did. I just did my own thing, slept in, and it was really enjoyable, and I kind of needed something like that. Regular stream times are continuing again starting next week. I am going to be doing... What was that game called that Brad has been desperately wanting me to play? It's not Premonition. It's a creepy ghouly type game. It's only supposed to be about 6 hours long. It'll probably be 1, maybe 2 streams at maximum. But then I'll be going back to The Witcher afterwards, but I do want to play it. He did request it. It was a requested game. It's not super long, and it has actually been on one of my lists of something to play, so I figured now's as good a time as any. But beyond that, we are going to send you off. Why don't you guys go and show Crink some love? They're playing Halo Reach. I don't know if it's Chrism or Minx that's playing, but have a beautiful time, and thank you for coming, and we will see you tomorrow morning with Isaac stream. If Isaac's not streaming, it's probably me. Have a good one. Goodbye.